What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I just wanted to make a quick video. The new Warzone is out. Warzone 4, Black Ops 6 Warzone, whatever you want to call it. It has been released. We're very excited for this. So over on TGD, I already have tested every single Black Ops 6 weapon in Warzone. I got them through Plunder, so I have all the data for all the different weapons. You can come out here and look at it yourself if you want to. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about the ARs, try to give you a picture of how the ARs perform at longer ranges and try to help you understand which ones are the best, really just to get you guys the information that the website is up to date was the point of this video. So let's jump into it. We'll talk about the ARs. So you will notice that none of the Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3 weapons are on the Warzone page right now on True Game Data. That's because they pretty much changed everything. It's basically like a new game. So I'm going to retest literally every weapon in the game and all the attachments that change damage profiles, things like that. That will all be coming soon. But for now, I do have all the Black Ops 6 weapons. I don't have the damage modifying attachments yet, so rapid fire is not going to be correct. And the CHF barrel that changes the headshot damage. Those both will not be correct, but I'll have them tomorrow. So just don't trust those yet. But everything else should be correct. So let's scroll down here and look at all the ARs. I have them all added to the TTK chart. Let me zoom in a little bit here so it's a little easier to see. A bunch of the premium features are functioning on TGD as well, so you can use those. Metagen is not. Metagen will be coming soon. I have to rework it a little bit for the 8 attachments and things like that, so Metagen's going to be locked for a little while, but pretty much everything else is up and going. We're going to use one of them today as well. So we've got all of the weapons, all the assault rifles on this TTK chart here. 300 health. It is 300 health, by the way. Some people have asked me that. Is the new Warzone still 300 health, or did the base health drop to 100? It's still 150 for your base health. And then 300 total. So we've got it set to 300 combination shot percentages. So AK-47 is the red line here. You can see it's a pretty fast TTK across the board. It starts as one of the fastest at 736 and then has another drop off that makes it a little slower out to 919 on the right, but it's not bad. The aims in orange here, just toggling it a little bit, you can see it's one of the slowest ones. It ties the slowest at 800 milliseconds in the first range. Ties the Model L at 800 milliseconds, and then it's decent out past that first damage drop off around like 38 meters. AS Val in cyan here, fastest TTK up close to the fastest TTK through those middle ranges, and then one of the fastest TTKs at long range as well. But you'll see when we look at something else here in a second that the recoil is awful for that, so it's not going to work very well for long range. GPR 91, this is the green line here. So it's got a pretty fast TTK in the first range, matches some of the fastest options, and then pretty decent TTK in the middle range, and then really slow TTK in the longest range. So it's okay. It's not amazing, but we're going to look at the accuracy here in a minute as well. Goblin Mark II, so this looks really good. This yellow line looks super good. That's because it's semi-auto, so it's single fire, and the fire rate's like 480 or something like that, which you cannot, I personally cannot click anywhere near that fast, and even if I can click that fast, I can't be accurate while I'm doing it. So this is just like a theoretical TTK that's not really possible with the gun, so it's kind of hard to really talk about it on a TTK chart in any meaningful way. The Krieg C is the new weapon. I do have that on here as well, so that's the white line here that I'm toggling. One of the fastest TTKs up close. Pretty good TTK through the mid-range from 40 out to about 55 meters, and then a mid-range TTK again from that 55 or 58 meters and on. So it's a pretty good option there as far as TTK is concerned. Model L is the purple line here. Slowest TTK in the first range at 800 milliseconds. One of the fastest TTKs though from about 38 up to about 55 meters. So it's got a good TTK in that range, and then past that like 55-ish meters, it's going to be a little slower again than most options. And then we have the XM4 in this green color here. You can see it has one of the fastest time to kills up close out to about 38 meters. One of the slower TTKs from about like 38 up to probably like 55. It has a slower TTK than most options, and then it's one of the faster options past that last drop off. So at longer ranges, it is one of the faster options. So like I said, most of the premium features are already working on True Game Data for the new Black Ops 6 guns. STK calculator tool is working. Best stat lookup tool is working. True TTK simulation is working. Metagen is not yet. I have to do some stuff there that's going to make that work a little better. But I wanted to talk about that because we are actually running a Black Ops 6 promo right now on TGD. It's the first time we've ever done this. The year-long subscriptions of all levels are 15% off extra. So normally they're 30% off because of the year-long subscription. Now they're an extra 15% off on top of that. So you can get a whole year for a really cheap price here, almost like half price. Like it's $60 a year if you do the monthly, and it's only $36 a year if you do a year with this discount. So this is going to run until the 23rd. So you have about 9 days to take advantage of this. But I just wanted to mention that in the video. This is absolutely the best way to support all the work that we do and all the grinding that I put into making this website, collecting the data. And I love when you guys support here because it makes it so I can just make YouTube content that I want to make and be honest with you rather than having to be sensationalist and clickbaity to try to make income through YouTube. I have a second source of income. So this is the best way to do that. We appreciate you, and I will jump back to the video now. Like I said, the premium features are mostly working, so we're going to use the True TTK simulation tool with my accuracy percentages to kind of find the meta. So if you don't remember what that tool is, basically what it does is it simulates a real TTK at all ranges, given your accuracy from the firing range. So it's your accuracy with the 50-meter target only. So get that guy out there, set it up to have 3 plates on the target, and then stand here and just shoot until you down the target probably 5 to 10 times. You can see in the top left of the screen up there, it gives you your accuracy percentage. So you want to just do this like 5 times just so you get a good average. So it'll change a little bit each time you do this. Basically just fire until the target goes down. And build your gun out how you would actually use it in game rather than like no attachments or anything like that. And then all you do is you go to TGD, and I've got all the guns built out here, and you set it to TTK, 300 health, whatever stats you want to include here. And then you just plug in your accuracies along this. So that's what I'm going to do now. And then I'll simulate it and show you guys the results for what my best TTK AR is going to be given my accuracies. All right, so I went in and downed that target 10 times with each weapon with the best build that I could find. And these are my accuracy percentages for each assault rifle. You can see that the XM4 by far was my most accurate, so it's probably going to come out by far the best TTK of any of these. So I'm going to simulate this, come down here to the bottom, and this is what it looks like. So it takes that 55-ish meter target, and it will extrapolate out your accuracy using the real bullet velocities, the real damage profiles, and kind of doing an estimation of the cloud of bullets around the target based on your accuracy percentage, and extrapolates it out to all ranges. It's super cool, super powerful tool that helps you understand exactly what your meta is rather than what somebody else tells you the best is. That's the power of this tool, is you can use your accuracy to figure out what's the best for you, not what somebody's telling you to use. So for me, the XM4 was by far the most accurate. You can see this green line is pretty much the best everywhere, and it's just because it was so accurate compared to everything else. I feel like it just had the least recoil by far. Unfortunately, in this game, you can't really have good bullet velocity, it seems like, with any of your builds unless you use Gunfighter. But for now, the XM4 for me is the meta for sure. It's not even close. Something else that this tool can do is it allows you to weight this chart by your this curve here. So basically, it multiplies every point on this chart by every point on this chart, and that's the same 100-meter range. So you can set it up for like a long-range engagement. So this is saying that the most likely engagement's around 34, 35 meters. I think that's about right for Warzone. You can adjust this based on what you think or what game mode you're playing. So if you're playing small map, you could change this to like maybe like 25 meters and tighten it up, the standard deviation. So that'll weight it more like closely to here. And then you can just calculate this, and it will weight those TTKs and show you which one comes out on top across the whole board using this weighting curve. So this is super powerful. This is one of the coolest tools on TGD, and it's already working for Warzone with the new Black Ops 6 weapons. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Again, we have this promo running right now, 15% off for the bronze, silver, and gold yearly subscriptions on top of their already 30% off. That really helps to support us the most of any option that's out there. And TGD is you're not only supporting TGD like Warzone Stats, COD Community, JGOD, GGs, all of these people use the data from my API for their website or their YouTube videos and things like that. So you're supporting the whole community when you support us, and we just really appreciate it. So I wanted to remind you of that again, but I'll be grinding to get all this data out for all the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, Modern Warfare 3 weapons over the next couple days, and then also the attachment data. I have to redo all the attachment data for those guns too because they reworked it all. So I'm hoping by the end of the weekend I can get all of this up for you guys. So I will be absolutely grinding to get all of that. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support over the years, and I will see you in the next video.